Hello and welcome to Prime at 9. I'm Naomi Higon. Now the news in detail. Leonardo DiCaprio is back on the market after quietly splitting from his girlfriend, model Camilla Morrone. Insiders close to the Hollywood A-lister have said that the pair grew apart after 7 years and called it a day earlier this summer. Leo and Camilla ended their relationship over the summer. There are no bad feelings between them. It just came to a natural conclusion. Of all the women the actor has dated, including supermodels Gisele Bündchen, Bar Raffaelli and actress Blake Lively, none of them have been over the age of 25 when they were together. Gisele Bündchen dated Leo for 5 years until 2005 when she was 25. Bar Raffaelli was with the actor for the same amount of time and they split in 2009 when she was 25. Blake Lively dated him for 5 months when she was 23. Leo then briefly dated model Erin Hedderton, who was 22, and model and actress Toni Garn for a year before it ended when she was 21. Kelly Rohrbach dated Leo in 2016. It ended when she was 25. He was with Danish model Nina Agdal for a year until she was 25. During the relationship, Camilla was regularly mocked by trolls, including one who told her the romance with Leo would be over when you're 25. Camilla said at the time, "There's so many relationships in Hollywood and in the history of the world where people have large age gaps. I just think anyone should be able to date who they want to date." In a first, India is set to get its first vaccine against cervical cancer tomorrow, September 1. The most awaited vaccine will be launched by the Union Minister of State, Independent Charge Science and Technology Jitendra Singh on Thursday. The cervical cancer vaccine, quadrivalent human papilloma virus vaccine, is developed by the Serum Institute of India and the Department of Biotechnology. According to Dr. N.K. Arora, chairperson of the COVID Working Group, National Technical Advisory Group on Immunization, said it is an exciting experience to launch a made-in-India vaccine. He said it is very effective and prevents cervical cancer because 85% to 90% of cases cervical cancer is because of this particular virus, and this vaccine is against those viruses.
Later on, a lot of sublineages of B2 overtook. Somewhere in April, B4 and B5 also came. And now we find during last 2 weeks or so, B275 is the dominant lineage which is circulating. So there is rapid change in sublineage which are circulating in the country. Now, on one side, when we look at the clinical behavior of these viruses and the severity profile, it is not worrying. The disease is mild. A lot of people are getting infection, fever for 2-3 days, cough, and then they become all right in about a week's time. So overall, we feel that currently whatever virus is circulating, it is not able to cause severe disease. And there are two important things in this direction. One is that most of the adult population, almost all the adult population is immunized at the moment. And the second is that most of the population has already been exposed naturally. So this hybrid immunity is helping us to see that the disease severity is mild. It is very exciting, and I must say it makes us very happy that our daughters and granddaughters will now be able to get this much awaited vaccine. In fact, this was one of the last major vaccine which was to be introduced in the program, and now a Indian vaccine is available, and we hope that it will be launched in the National Immunization Program for 9 to 14-year-old girls. It is very effective and prevents cervical cancer, because cervical cancer 85% times or 90% times it is because of this particular virus, and this vaccine is against those viruses. So if we give it to our young children, daughters, they are protected from the infection, and consequently 20-30 years later
All India United Democratic Front chief and Lok Sabha MP Badruddin Ajmal on Wednesday said that the Assam government should stop its bulldozer drive against madrasas in the state, adding that if needed it will go to Supreme Court. We can't accept the Assam government's bulldozer drive against the madrasas in the state. It should be stopped. If necessary, we will move to the Supreme Court or any other against it, Ajmal said. AIUDF Supremo further said that the BJP RSS are targeting the Muslims.
देखिए, हमारा ये कहना है कि मदरसों के अंदर भाईचारगी, अमन व अमान, प्यार मोहब्बत, देश की मोहब्बत पढ़ाया जाता है। ईमानदारी से, सच्चाई से रहना, हिंदू मुस्लिम भाई भाई की तरह रहना, घरों में, बाजारों में, हर जगह ईमानदारी से रहना मदरसों में सिखाया जाता है। अभी स्कूल हैं, हजारों स्कूल हैं असम में, लाखों में भी हो सकता है। अगर उनमें 1, 2, 3 में कोई इंडिविजुअल कोई आदमी गलत काम करता हुआ पकड़ा जाता है तो सरकार उसको पकड़े, उसको जो करना है। मैंने पहले कहा कि कानून के हिसाब से उसको जो सजा देना है सरकार उसको दे, हमें उसमें कहने की कोई बात नहीं है। लेकिन मदरसा को 1 मिनट प्लीज, तो जो मदरसों को गिराने की बात है, ये हमारा कहना है इस मामले में सरकार से कि आप लोग इसको थोड़ा ठंडे दिमाग से सोचिए। ये मदरसे उस पूरे इलाके में बहुत अच्छा काम करते हैं। अब जाइए जिन मदरसों इलाकों में मदरसे नहीं है, वहाँ के बच्चे आवारा मिलेंगे आपको। मुसलमानों के बच्चे पढ़े लिखे नहीं है, कुछ तो पढ़े कम से कम। कोई भी मजहब ये सब बुराई का काम नहीं सिखाता। अगर 1, 2, 3 मदरसे में आपको मिला है तो वो 3 को उठाइए, उनके साथ में 10 को उठाइए, हमें कोई आपत्ति नहीं है। दोषी ठहरते हैं उनको जो सजा देना है दे दीजिए, जो सजा देना है। लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि मदरसे को या पब्लिक प्रॉपर्टी है। बहुत से मदरसे 30 साल में, 20 साल में, 40 साल में 1-1 रुपया दे के लोगों ने, धान दे के, चावल दे के ये मदरसे बने हैं। तो इसको एक दिन में आप तोड़ देंगे, ये तो नाइंसाफी की बात है। उसके खिलाफ इंक्वायरी कराइए। अगर पूरा मदरसा उसके अंदर इन्वॉल्व है ज़रूर उसको भी तोड़ दीजिए, हमें उससे कहना नहीं है, लेकिन इन्वॉल्वमेंट मिले तो सही। अगर कोई भी इसमें गलत आदमी पकड़ा गया है, हमें उससे कोई मतलब नहीं है। गवर्नमेंट उसके साथ जो करना चाहे करे।
Authorities in Assam on Wednesday demolished a madrasa in the Bongaigaon district after allegations that its premises were being used for terror activities. This is the third madrasas to be raised by the Assam government following the arrest of 37 persons, including the imam and madrasa teachers, on charges of being linked to terror outfits, Al-Qaeda in Indian subcontinent and Ansarullah Bangla team. There were reports that some militants disguised as religious teachers had sneaked into the state and silently gone ahead with their subversive and anti-state activities. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said that some madrasas managements were not running the institution but were running a terrorist hub. Congress interim President Sonia Gandhi's mother Paula Maino passed away at her home in Italy on Saturday, August 27. The funeral took place on Tuesday, August 30. Senior Congress leader Jairam Ramesh tweeted about the news. The Congress president had left on August 23 to visit her ailing mother, who was in her 90s. She is also slated to undergo medical checkup and treatment. Her son Rahul Gandhi and daughter Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has accompanied her. Rahul and Priyanka have visited their grandmother a number of times over the past few years. Sonia Gandhi was born in a town of 22,000 inhabitants on the outskirts of Torino in Italy. Suspended Jharkhand BJP leader Seema Badra was arrested by the Ranchi police today and was later sent to police remand till September 12 for torturing a tribal woman who worked as her house help. BJP had suspended Badra over allegations that she kept the woman captive for 8 years and tortured her. The case was registered at Argora police station. The move came after a video went viral on social media where the tribal woman named Sunida could be seen narrating her ordeal.
जिनको आज अरेस्ट किया गया था वो कोर्ट ने जुडिशियल कस्टडी में भेज दिया है 14 दिन के लिए
मैडम बेटी को अस्पताल में क्यों भर्ती किया था? इधर ना उन्होंने बता दिया था सबको इसलिए बस जवाब नहीं दूंगी आप लोग इंतजार करिए। आपका बेटे ने सबको बता दिया है। गलत आरोप है, राजनीति से प्रेरित आरोप है। मेरे को जो आरोप आपको फंसाया गया मैडम,
रास्ता छोड़ दीजिए आप लोग।
अरे इसे बना के कोई
तो बना लिए जो बनाना।
As per reports, Batra is also the wife of a retired IAS officer and had allegedly kept the woman captive in her residence in Ranchi's posh Ashok Nagar area for the last several years. Jharkhand BJP leader Batra responded to the incident saying, "These are false allegations, politically motivated allegations." Meanwhile, Jharkhand BJP distanced itself from the leader, saying she was also served a show cause regarding termination of the primary membership from the party. A committee has also been formed to inquire. After the committee submits its report, strictest action will be taken against them. In BJP, there is no place for such people. Acting on a tip-off from the government employee, the Ranchi police rescued the woman from Batra's residence last week and got her statement recorded on Tuesday before the magistrate, sources said. Members of various tribal outfit visited the Rajendra Institute of Medical Sciences, where the woman is undergoing treatment, and met her. The General Manager of the National SC/ST Hub, K.K. Sharma, has informed that the Union Minister of State for MSME, Panu Pratap Singh Verma, will be chairing the National SC/ST Hub Conclave in Manipur on September 2. The conclave is being organized by the Ministry of MSME to spread awareness about the NSSH scheme and other schemes of the ministry. Addressing the press conference at the Manipur Press Club, Sharma said it will also be a time to interact with aspiring and existing SC/ST entrepreneurs, industry associations and lending institutions to enhance participation of SC/ST MSEs in industry and procurement.
The objective of this event is to sensitize the SC/ST entrepreneurs of our state for participation in public procurement. As you might be knowing that the National SC/ST Hub scheme was launched by our Honorable Prime Minister in 2016, and this scheme was as a part of budget speech of 2015-16. National SC/ST Hub scheme is our ministry's prime initiative, and this is being implemented by National Small Industries Corporation. NSIC is the implementing agency, and we are organizing such kind of mega events across the country to create awareness and sensitize the SC/ST entrepreneurs so that their participation in public procurement increases.
4 times across India and 2 times abroad also. So these kind of direct intervention which can add to their capacity building has to be informed as many people as possible. So we are requesting our media friend to attend this event and take benefit out of that themselves, one. Secondly, inform as many people as possible, because here if a person is not taking this kind of services or facility from Government of India, that only means he or she is not having this information.
KAM Meghalaya on Wednesday declared the candidature of one Pinhun Karsindhu from East Shillong constituency. Karsindhu will contest against heavyweight Dr. M. Ambarin Lengdo. Lengdo is a suspended Congress legislator. She is the third candidate of KAM. Earlier, KAM announced 2 candidates to contest 2023 assembly poll. They are Christopher Partu contesting from North Shillong and Angela Rangat from South Shillong.
Today, we're very happy from Meghalaya to announce that in addition to our candidates from North and South Shillong, we have one more candidate from 16 East Shillong constituency, Kong Wanpanhun Kharsanteo, who will be contesting on the Meghalaya platform. So Kong Wanpanhun is a person who is no stranger actually, because she has been somebody who has with the people worked for more than 20 years now. She is a person who is well educated, but more than being well educated, has a wealth of wisdom which has come from her work on the ground. And 16 East Shillong will benefit greatly from Kong Wanpanhun as a candidate, and we welcome the people of East Shillong to lend support to her campaign and to be part of this campaign.
I am Kong Wanpanhun Kharsanteo. I am residing in a locality called Shnong Malki, which falls under 16 East Shillong constituency. And I also take the opportunity to declare my candidature from the same constituency. I will be contesting as an independent candidate, but at the same time, I also represent a platform called Meghalaya, together with Kong Angela and Christopher Partu.
Health Minister Dr. R. Laltang Liana today inaugurated 10 ICU beds and other essential equipment funded by the HDFC Bank's Corporate Social Responsibility Program Parivartan at the Civil Hospital of Aizawl. Speaking at the inaugural function in the doctor's seminar room, the minister expressed gratitude on behalf of the state government and the people of Mizoram to HDFC Bank. He requested HDFC officials to explore the possibility of extending the CSR program to other district hospitals in Mizoram.
Honorable Medical Superintendent.
Our Honorable Health and Family Welfare Minister, Dr.
Mission ICU bed presented from the Nationalized Bank.
Invitees, I am really grateful
to do our part to build healthcare infrastructure in the country.
He's a part of us, and he's our main anchor. He is ready.
To have HDFC Bank to give introductions to his team.
Family, Honorable Medical Superintendent Dr. Guram Anga.
Units conducting health camps, spreading awareness about nutrition, providing state governments on improving the healthcare infrastructure. The coronavirus in Mizoram to further extend this program. After learning about the required key focus area for Parivartan, we believe in cooperation to take our efforts to the next level and make.
Apart from the 10-bed ICU at the Civil Hospital, the HDFC Bank donated motorized ICU beds, multi-paramonitors, suction machines, PPAP machines, CPAP machines, ventilators and median transport ventilators to Lung Lai Civil Hospital and Siaha District Hospital on June 16, 2022. The bank also donated various equipments worth INR 13,75,000 to the government of Mizoram in her fight against COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. The bank also from time to time donates blood vents and other essential equipment to the Aizawl Blood Bank. World Health Organization officials distributed bags, umbrellas and other items to ASHA workers on Wednesday at the Indian Medical Association Heritage Hall at Lampal in Imphal West.
Wakalon shared on Meduna, Awana, Tana Meduna, in the fight against COVID, and successfully committed over the ama kashasini committed over the spirit adunani COVID sida hoji haibigiba thengnagiba awai matamduna hoji now ashas ki role almost in every program the ashas ki role low in a yawe when involved tawrehadis.
Shah Rukh, the accused in the Tumga girl murder case, has been slapped with the POCSO Act on advice given by CWC chairperson to the police station in charge on August 31. The authorities took so moto cognizance, said Tumga CWC chairperson Amarinder Kumar. At her home, the authorities examined her certificates and found out that she was 15 years, 9 months old, the official said.
हम मैडम को देंगे, उसके बाद उनके आदेश अनुसार सब चीजें होगा। आपके सामने हमने अंकिता के पिताजी के साथ बात किया, उनके दादाजी के साथ बात किया और
क्या क्या देखा मैम?
बात आना पड़ा मैडम, इतना लेट क्यों हुआ मैडम?
नहीं, जैसे ही हमें इन्फॉर्मेशन मिला था इस न्यूज के बारे में, हमने तुरंत सो मोटो एक्शन लिया था और हमने डीजीपी झारखंड के साथ टेकअप किया था और फिर तुरंत ही जैसा अवेलेबल हमारा सारा प्रोटोकॉल्स था, हम तुरंत यहाँ पे पहुंचे और कल हम रांची आए हैं शाम में और आज सुबह हम लोग दुमका पहुंच गए। देखिए, महिला आयोग का वर्किंग फंक्शनिंग आप लोग वेबसाइट पे देख सकते हैं। तो हमारे पास जो कंप्लेन रिसीव होता है हम लोग उस पर भी एक्शन लेते हैं और जो सो मोटो प्रिंट और सोशल मीडिया पे आता है हम लोग उस पर भी एक्शन।
That's all for now. Keep watching HornbillTV.